And finally, last but not least, Sergio Vinicio García Marquínez, who studies at the Faculty of Law, will take part in this contest. So to speak to you on his vision and university life, please welcome Sergio.
Good morning, everybody. Today, I would like to talk about the scary exam period, where some people get a smooth and clean victory, some of them defeat, and others simply accept their bad mental fitness and don't appear. Well, you start the course repeating to yourself, I will keep everything up to date this year. I won't see any more Antenna 3 films at night. I will go out less. Then days goes by. You have practices in the afternoon after a boring theoretical lesson during the morning. Then you come back home and deal with your tasks for the university, your favorite TV series, and the time you spend with your family and friends. As you know, there are priorities in life. You have to deal with the important things, the things that are going to give you a golden future. Your life will be based on what you do now. Fuck carpe diem. So, first of all, you start watching the last season of your favorite TV series, then you meet your friends, and the day before the deadline, you work as much as you can to deliver everything on time. That's life, and that's how it works. Suddenly, you realize that December is coming, and that you haven't studied anything. But you keep your confidence, and you tell yourself, keep calm, my friend. You have enough time. During Christmas time, I will study hard, and I will get it. Then Christmas comes. That time is sacred. The books are avoided, and you have to spend time with your family. Also, you have to deal with some intrusive questions that your family asks while you are having dinner. How's the career going? Have you already studied for the exams? You have to study a lot, right? What would you do after finishing the career? At this point, it's like you are giving a press conference. So I answer what they want to hear to make everyone happy. Yes, yeah, very well. It's a nice and interesting career. I haven't studied everything, but I have advanced a lot. Yes, it's true that you have to study, but if you keep it up to date, there is not a problem. What will I do after the career? I don't know. I just want to focus on the present. Then, after this tense moment, you wake up and you find out that Santa Claus has left you under the tree the last edition of your favorite video game. Of course, you decide to play a couple of hours. And so you are being lucky, passing all the video game spaces without any problem and testing the online mode. So then you realize that you have missed another day. The next day, in theory, seems suitable for studying, but one day your girlfriends will tell you for studying. And another day, friends who are living in another city tell you to go out. Then the New Year's Eve that finishes you for 2 days, and farewells to friends that are going to study outside again. Suddenly you realize that December is that the 5 days before exams. You haven't studied very little, almost nothing. But you seeing that you have books that otherwise, and quite honestly, could serve as bricks for my home's walls. It's when you decide to discard pages that you think are less important. And then the exam period begins. Each exam is a battle that the ones who have studied hard will clearly win than the ones who have not studied enough. In those, I include myself. Every time I enter in the classroom where the exam is going to take place, it's like entering the room of a boxing match where the teacher who calls each student becomes the speaker of the combat. And my entry would be something like this. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time! Today we have a great time, a great fight. On the right corner, we have Sergio. He's a low student. He weighs between 74 and 76 kilograms. He's a low student, and he earns a black belt in Leaf It All for the last day. He's very fast answering the WhatsApp messages in class. He's an expert at playing table football at class hours. And he's not afraid of final exams because luck is always at his side. On the left corner, law, criminal law. It's a nice subject, but at the same time, it's one of the most difficult of the career. More than 1,000 fails in the last 3 years support him. In theory, it's easy to overcome, but it is in the practical examination where many fall when encountering the crude reality. Ding, ding, ding. Let's start the fight. Criminal law hits first by asking lots of questions about a topic that the law student didn't study. The student needs a little stand, but keeps trying. It looks like he's confident with his tactics. Now, he's taking the advantage by answering all the questions he studied. Oh my God! The criminal law is hitting again, leaving the student unconscious for a few seconds with some tricky questions. The pressure increases when the teacher says that there is only 5 minutes left. The student doesn't want to lose so decides to fill out some more questions, despite he's not sure of the answer. And ding, ding, ding. The bell marks the end of the fight. The slow student looks very tired and sad. So that is how we surprise each exam, with sadness in some and happiness in others. So you only have to wait for a few days of restlessness until the grades comes out. But you don't have to die in the process. After all, we will always have September. Thank you very much.